Today I am going to discuss the topic Assisted Reproductive Technology, which is given in the third lesson of Biozoology book under SCRT syllabus. Assisted Reproductive Technology. This is the topic which I am going to discuss now. Handling of gametes or embryos. Outside the body to achieve pregnancy is known as assisted reproductive technology. Here gametes are nothing but the sperm and the ovum. The embryos are nothing but they are the fertilized eggs. Fertilized eggs. The fusion of the sperm and the ovum results in zygote. This zygote results in cleavage, that is the division of cells. Now we are going to see the assisted reproductive technology under 8 headings. It is given in the SCRT syllabus. In that 8 headings, intrauterine insemination, in vitro fertilization or test tube baby, embryo transfer, zygote intrafallopian transfer, gamete intrafallopian transfer, intracytoplasmic sperm injection, intrauterine transfer, surrogacy. Among these 8 headings, I am going to discuss now is in vitro fertilization, that is the test tube baby. In vitro fertilization or test tube baby. IVF, in vitro fertilization. Here the sperms and eggs are allowed to unite outside the body in a laboratory. Here in outside the body, that is in the laboratory, the sperm and ova are united together and forms the zygote, fuse together and form the zygote. Here number of fertilized eggs will be produced. 1 or more fertilized eggs may be transferred into the woman's uterus for implantation nothing but fixing in the uterine lining. Just a rough diagram of the uterus. Here, the fertilized eggs which are produced in the laboratory, it will be introduced into the lining of the uterus. Here it will be implanted here. Excess embryos. Excess embryos may be cryopreserved. That means under the frozen condition for future use. Cryopreservation is done under the minus 196 degree Celsius so that it will be kept safely for future use. IVF, in vitro fertilization, used to treat blocked, damaged or absent fallopian tubes. And nowadays it is used to treat many causes of infertility. Here fallopian tube means, already I have drawn the diagram. This is the fallopian tube. Usually the fertilization happens here only. If there is any blockage in this region, or if it is damaged, or absence of this fallopian tube, it causes infertility in the female. Basic steps which is carried in the IVF. First step is ovarian stimulation. Second one, egg retrieval. Third step is fertilization. Fourth one is embryo culture. Fifth step is embryo transfer. That means embryo is transferred into the uterus. First of all, human chorionic gonadotrophic hormone. Human chorionic gonadotrophin. Injection is given to the female for the stimulation of egg production. After 34 to 37 hours of this injection, egg retrieval is done by minor surgery. By using the anesthesia, that is general anesthesia. Using the ultrasound guide. Eggs are prepared and striped. That means a removal of all coverings from the surrounding cells. At the time of egg stimulation is going on, simultaneously the sperm preparation is done. Sperm's preparation is done. And now the sperm and the eggs are brought together sperm and the ovum, that means eggs are brought together. Now the fertilization is happening, and for a single egg at least 10,000 to 1 lakh sperms are needed for fertilization. Now the zygote will be formed. This zygote will be allowed to division, that is divide. Like this the division will be produced. The divided cells, the cells which are formed in the under the cleavage are called blastomeres. When it is reaching 8-celled blastomeres, it will be introduced into the uterus for successful pregnancy. Another technique is there, embryo transfer technique. This is also discussed in your book. Transfer of an embryo with more than 8 blastomeres. More than 8 blastomeres into the uterus is called embryo transfer technique. Now I am going to discuss one more technique, intrauterine insemination. Intrauterine insemination. Here it is used to treat infertile men with low sperm count. Very important is low sperm count. Intrauterine insemination is used to treat infertile men with low sperm count. Semen is collected from husband or from a healthy donor. It is introduced into the uterus through vagina by a catheter. After stimulating the ovaries, to produce more ova. Now, the sperm, this is the catheter, through this the sperms are released here. These sperms swims and moves towards the fallopian tube and to fertilize the egg. Fourth step is the sperms swim towards fallopian tube to fertilize the egg for normal pregnancy. Students, today I have discussed 3 headings. One is IVF, in vitro fertilization. Second one is embryo transfer technique. Third one is intrauterine insemination. I hope all these 3 headings will be useful for you for your understanding and easy learning of biology. In future, we will discuss the remaining topics under the assisted reproductive technology. Thank you, students.